Hello folks, welcome back. On this episode we're going to cover items that we feel are essential for traveling and boondocking, things we carry and upgrades we've made. We're also going to cover some of the changes that we've made to the Cassie the Casita since the last video. Alright folks, the first change here is going to be the sewer hose. I broke the old one, so I had to replace it. We just ordered one that matched the black. It's nice having a second sewer hose because it gives you the ability to reach some of these far dump stations. And it's easier to access than the one in the bumper. This time I did bolt it in because we found that the tie wraps, it was vibrating too much and causing the bumper to rust. Next item is going to be a DC connector on the actual battery compartment hooked directly to the battery. You can use this for hooking up a solar panel, which we have a whole video on that. Or you can use this to access DC straight out of the battery if you need to, or to hook up a battery charger if say your power converter goes bad, which did happen to us. Let's go ahead and move to the front of the trailer and talk about some of the items up here. Okay, you remember the box that I installed on top of the Stromberg Carlson tray. Inside of it, I carry a lot of the items that we use on a daily basis. We have the sewer hose support that we put out that helps keep our sewer draining. We've got the wrench that we use for our Anderson hitch. We've got a little orange cone here that actually goes under the front foot. And instead of putting the metal one in there when I don't unhitch from the trailer. We carry a cover that goes over the actual front electric leg. We carry our chocks that fit on our blocks. We carry a 4-way for changing the tires. We carry a surge protector, which is highly essential for all these RV parks. We carry a water filter, which we do change out on a regular basis. We carry our water hose up here that I put on a power cord reel from Home Depot. It works great like that. And we also have the power cord, which is normally up here, done the same way. We've got the connectors on the end of the hose, which seal it up. We've got a jack so we can change the tires. And we've got the manual crank for raising and lowering the front foot on the trailer. In case the batteries go bad or it doesn't work. Then I carry this little box here, and inside this box are little items that we're going to have. Let me set it down here on the ground so you can see better. Okay, inside this box we're going to have disposable gloves for changing our sewer hose. We've got a little tool here from Camco to take the caps off of sewer hoses. It works out good. A lot of these sewer caps stick in these RV parks. We've got our water pressure regulator on a 90 degree. I've got the 90 degrees so the hose comes down instead of sticking straight out. And you can see our regulator actually has a gauge on it, which I like having the gauge. It makes a big difference. Got 2 caps for the sewer hose. We've got the tie wraps that we use for taking the propane tank cover on and off. We've got a multi-tool that we use in here that's got your screwdrivers, your pliers and all that, which it's nice to have a little handy tool. Like I said, the caps here that we don't really even use them. They're for going into the sewer hoses. We have a power cord that plugs into the generator that has DC out that you can use the generator to charge a battery or jump start a car. We have the handles for the jack. We've got an extra pin in case we need it. We've got the nut driver that we use to take the nylon nuts that you see some of them in the box there off of the propane tank cover. Remember, we've got nuts on one side. We've got extra connectors here for cable TV if we decide to watch cable TV. And then this is the old rubber connector that goes on the old power cord box, which don't even use anymore because I redid the power cord. That's pretty much it for what we carry in this front box up here. Some of the other items we carry is obviously the solar panel, which is great for boondocking and charging the batteries in case your converter goes out, which happened to us, we carry a cordless drill. We have a nut driver on the end of the cordless drill, which attaches to the rear stabilizer on the trailer. And as you can see here, as Angie's going to demonstrate, it makes it easy to raise and lower the jack stands and stabilize the trailer. It makes life a lot simpler. We're also going to carry the manual handle so that we can raise and lower the rear jack stands if we had to, in case the battery dies on the cordless drill. Next item is going to be an actual 1.5 inch socket, which is used for the castle nut on the wheel bearings. There's going to be a video coming out about doing maintenance on those and the necessities of preventive maintenance on those, but I do carry that now just in case I need it. And it does fit onto the same socket that we use for the Anderson hitch, so we're multitasking our tools here. Other items we carry is going to be a set of walkie-talkies for Angela and I to communicate, a small little DC to AC power converter for when we're boondocking for running small AC items, and then also a portable backup camera that I use that DC plug on the side of the trailer for when I'm backing up the RV by myself. It just clips on the back of the RV. Next thing that we carry is an outdoor plastic mat. Goes by the door of the trailer, which helps cut down on the amount of dirt coming into the trailer, and then we even store it in the bag where we bought it from Camping World. We carry 2 complete sets of Lynx levelers. These things are great. They go together like Legos. You can use them to drive up on to level the trailer. I put them underneath the jack stands on the back of the trailer. I put them under the trailer jack on the front of the trailer. They're just good for generalized overall support. The next thing that we carry is a complete cobalt toolkit. Bought this toolkit from Lowe's. You can see it's got almost every single tool that you could possibly need on the road. Everything has its own space, everything has its own location. That way, a little tag that shows you what it is, so it's easy to keep track of what's missing. We've used this several times on trips. You'll see from the demonstration here that even the sizes are coordinated so they go in the right size and the right hole. It's a great little unit to carry along, and it's helped us out several times. Next item we carry a heavy duty 20 amp power cord and the adapter that goes to the 30 amp, so we can plug our trailer in if we need to a 20 amp system. The last item we're going to cover on the outside of the trailer is going to be the 2200 watt Sportsman generator that we carry. This is a gas or propane generator. I've never used it with gasoline, so it's never had it in it. I just plug it into one of the tanks on the front of the trailer, and it's able to supply everything for the RV, including air conditioning. We've used it several times. Boondocking works great. The nice thing about never putting gas in it, I can carry it in the car and don't have to worry about it because the propane dissipates and I don't have to worry about the flammability or the fumes from gasoline. Let's go ahead and step inside Cassie the Casita, and I'll show you things that we've changed since the last video. We did add the carpet here on the entrance, which helps keep dirt down. You'll see the table right now, the portable one we had, is mounted on the side. All I did is take some command strips and put them at the top, and you'll see I got them inverted back and forth. And it's our last cross-country trip, it stayed there with no problem. Now the table's easy to access, that we can carry it out and use it outside. We've actually gone back to using the factory tables on the inside of the trailer. As I told you a minute ago, we went back to using the original table, and this way we can move it forward or back and it's stable as we're driving. We also added the boxes down underneath what we call the doggy bed, along with one of the bars that you use for the refrigerator. We added a second bar for the refrigerator here that holds things in. Now in the pantry, we added this set of shelves, and we bought some of these little plastic containers. These shelves, ordered them from Amazon. They fit perfectly in there. You can either have the lip on the front or the lip on the back, whichever way you want to set it up, and that helps keep things from sliding off the shelf. Also, when we travel, instead of carrying garbage bags with us, we recycle the bags from the grocery store that we get on a daily basis. We store them in this little container, and then we use the little hooks for curtains, and you just hook that hook into the carpet and they're stable. Next thing we added was this teak mat in the floor of the bathroom. Got some rubber feet from Lowe's, put on the bottom of it, ordered the mat from Amazon. The nice thing about it is after you take showers, when you walk in the bathroom, it's dry and your feet stay dry and it's not slick. Next thing that we added is our little garbage can. Here again, ordered it off of Amazon, and the grocery bags fit perfectly in it. Little maintenance tip is go ahead and get you a bottle of toilet seal lubricant and conditioner, and anytime you store your trailer, just let all the water out of there and put it in there and just let it keep that seal from going dry. The final item that I'm going to recommend you carry, and we've had this since the beginning, is a first aid kit. Just make sure that anytime you use any of the items out there, go ahead and replace them. Also get you some of the little containers like this. They're great for putting liquid in, that if it happens to spill up in your cabinets, it's not going to get everywhere and it's not going to mess up the cabinets. Alright folks, well that completes this update on Cassie the Casita and things we've added and things we've found essential for traveling with. We hope you've enjoyed it. We definitely appreciate you watching. We definitely appreciate your support. And remember, if you have any questions about anything we've talked about in here or anything that you haven't seen yet on the Casita, or you've got a question, go ahead and shoot me a message and we'll try to answer your question for you. Remember, if you like the video and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and do me a favor and please hit the thumbs up if you liked it. Until next time, happy, safe RV traveling, and we will see you soon.